All right, we gonna do this again. We got our rants, we got our wrenches. Let's hit it. So, if anybody has seen maybe a week or two ago, I made a short little video regarding performance versus high performance. So, what we're going to be discussing is what truly is a performance part. We have here some things for your eyes. This is an oil filter. It's an extended performance oil filter. This is a high performance oil filter. What's the difference, you say? Well, K&N as a brand, everyone knows, makes air filters for cars. Okay? You know, dealerships like to say that they damage cars. They don't. Don't let them lie to you about that. So, the K&N oil filter, it allows a higher flow of oil. And it can hold more dirt than your average oil filter. Okay? So you get cleaner oil longer. Or depending on your setup, if you're running, you know, a performance or track, or let's say a tuned setup where you have a lot more blow-by gases and yada yada yada, this is going to help separate that from your oil, so you have clean oil going to your engine components. This, however, is an oil filter that is specifically set up to keep your oil clean for regular operation of the vehicle. So, if you're over here doing 98 miles an hour on a regular basis, this isn't going to last as long. Seeing as it's an extended performance, it says it will protect for 1 year or 20,000 miles.
That's long.
That's a long time.
That's long.
But
that's for grandma.
That is for grandma. But also keep in mind, the more heat, pressure, blah, 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 blow-by gases that you introduce into the system, you're going to shorten the lifespan. So you need to understand what you're getting, what you're putting onto your car, why you're getting it, before you start saying, oh, this is a performance part, or this isn't. No, these are both performance parts. They just perform at a different level. K&N, high performance, track type stuff. Mobile One, K&N, whatever, you know, STP you might get from like AutoZone, Walmart, Napa, you know, economy performance to keep you on the road and running.
Yes, sir.
You have anything to say regarding that? You like to add?
Yeah, a few words.
Difference of opinion?
Nah, I agree with you. Yeah, so when Rich, when he made the video and I first saw it, he had me thinking a little, because in a sense, I was a little bit of a, how you say it, that person who believed, like, not all the time, but aftermarket parts was like the performance parts. You know what I mean? Until I actually sat down and I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. You kind of made sense. And just like he said, just because it's OEM, it's still a performance. It's just, how you say it, original equipment performance. It's not
original equipment manufactured.
Yeah. It's not high performance like if you're going to build like a race car or anything of that sort of high power. But it doesn't matter. Everything is a performance part, regardless. If it's OEM, this, that, and if it doesn't work, just like he said in his video, you're going to say, oh, the performance of this part is garbage.
So, OEM performance, right? It's not cheap, by any means. You try to buy this from the OEM, you're probably spending about $400 or $500.
Yeah.
But plastic air banks on the side, but then you have your tube and fin setup. This is OEM. This is what's gonna come. This is, you know, moderate performance for, you know, the daily driver. Now, what you typically see, guys buy a high performance setup, which is this entire body, including the intake banks, are aluminum. All right, and then
they're thicker.
Yes, and
whole thing.
yes, and they're going to be thicker. You're going to have much more surface air for twice the amount of cooling. So when you do that, you're increasing the performance of your vehicle. So you're taking it up a notch. All right. Now, if you were to damage this or a more expensive one, you're going to get the same result.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If anything, the more expensive one is going to be harder to replace because you will have spent that much more on it because it's cooling down twice the amount of air to give you twice the amount of power. Whereas this one, you know, you could probably go to a junkyard and, you know, possibly pull this off of another Subaru and just pop it in without having to change or tune or do anything.
Yeah. All right. It's one of those things you'll learn as you grow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's you'll learn as you go, or even depending on what aspect of the field that you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you work on cars for a living at a dealer or like a Firestone or Jack Williams or a Midas, when you order parts, they have different levels of performance.
Yep.
So like if you go to Napa, they have their Napa Gold, their Napa Silver, and then Napa Premium, Platinum and shit like that. It's not there just, you know, to charge you more money. If you actually look into it, you'll have like your base brakes will be a steel compound brake. Your next level will be a kind of steel ceramic mixture. Then you'll have full ceramic brakes.
Yep.
And then above that would be organic. Now, the organic brake pads, I'm telling you right now, if you're not tracking your car, don't even waste your money because it's not going to last you 6 months. It's not going to last you 6 months. But also, if you don't drive it enough the right way, they're going to go bad.
Yeah.
Because they have organic materials in them that have a shelf life. Whereas, like a ceramic brake is close to that organic, where you've got to drive and you've got to hit the brakes for them to heat up. They don't really start working until you get hot.
Don't get metallic. A lot of people. I heard a lot.
I mean, metallics are fine, but they're very unforgiving.
Yeah.
If you like to ride your brakes, don't get metallics, because you're gonna brake dust is crazy. Brake noise is crazy, especially when you first start the car or like on a cool morning. You hear squealing and whatnot. You're gonna be like, I just changed these fucking things. And it's like, calm down, relax. You just gotta heat them shit up. Probably the best one are the steel ceramic combination. Because it doesn't take much heat to get them going, but they can also stay with you at like higher speeds. If you just all of a sudden you're doing 85 around the blind curve, and then you got to slam on your brakes because deer. But
he knows about that.
That's it.
That covers everything.
You got nothing else to say? Got nothing to add?
Just there's high and there's low performance. That's all I gotta say.
High performance, low performance, maybe even some middle level performance. I guess.
Yeah, middle level. But every part has a performance level, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Trash is trash. Good is good. You know what I mean? Just because it doesn't seem, what you expect. Yep. You know what I mean? Like he gonna pull out. Hey, I got a intake turbo combo. It doesn't matter.
It's just made a new part. Intake turbo combination valve.
So,
all right. So, if you have any comments, you have anything to say about this, you can leave comments down in the comment section. You can leave comments on Instagram. You can leave comments on Facebook. Start a conversation. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Do all that jazz. And as always, Wrench Daily.